was she? Oh, bless her. Poor Beth.
I said she should come back with me for the memorial, but she couldn't face it. Said her heart's been broken. Mine too.
I don't suppose you're thinking about pulling your finger out anytime soon? Only this floor could do with a sweep.
I'm gonna go and get ready.
All right, yeah, I'll pick you up on the way.
Any chance of a coffee?
Do you mind if I borrow it for a sec? Let me get one thing straight, right? I am not your junior or your skivvy.
So it's okay for you to stand around gassing with friends and family now, is it?
What are you, the village idiot? You buried his stepson yesterday. And in case you haven't bothered to check the rotor, you'll be holding the fort for me while I go to his memorial. Unless you've got a problem with that.
No, of course not. Look, my head's all over the place today. I was up at the hospital all hours with Brodie.
I'll have 2 sugars.
Ah.
Oh, a woman on a mission.
A woman in need of a big fat bacon balm. Oh, what is it about greasy food?
Oh, don't let Roy hear you say that, because you'll get a 2-hour lecture.
Oh, do us a favour and don't tell Marie you've seen me. Only she doesn't like the shop being shut, and she's already marked my cards once today.
Yeah, well, what can I say? She's a hard taskmaster.
Yeah, I pulled her up for nattering with Kirk. I just totally forgot it was Craig's memorial today, and...
Yeah.
Yeah, she must think I'm a right heartless bitch. I mean, I know she does. And the truth is, I feel terrible about what happened. I mean, I know it was a lad's job and all that, but still...
Well, no, it was his job to protect people, not get murdered by a maniac.
No, yeah, I know. And believe me, I couldn't be more sorry.
OK, then maybe you need to pick a side. Because Craig wasn't just a copper, he was our friend. I've got to go. Oh, and about the van. If the price is right, I'll take it.
What? Oh, that's great.
Oh, he was such a lovely lad.
Yeah. Terrible window cleaner, though.
Tim.
What? You would have agreed with me. I tell you what, though, he was popular with the old ladies. And a certain brunette on Tile Street.
Oh.
There was one time he was giving her front bay a right good squeegeeing. I said squeegeeing. Anyway, she was always very generous with the big tips.
It was that baby face of his, wasn't it?
Yeah. Gentle giant, that was our Craig. Bless him.
Kirk said the funeral was so sad.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Is Kate not with you? Well, is he not here? Well, obviously not.
Drinks on the bar, help yourself.
Thank you.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm not even going to ask if you are. Look, Asha wanted to come, but she's had to work. Do you want a drink, love?
All right.
Kit's not here and he's not answering his phone. So who's going to do the speech? Bacon balm with brown sauce, that was his favourite. And he loved a custard tart.
Didn't Tracy once accuse him of eating all her breakfast cereal? Like, tons of the stuff.
Yeah. And it turned out it was Darryl.
Yeah.
Well, Craig didn't want to say anything because he didn't want to get him in trouble.
That's Craig all over. Putting other people before himself, even if they're a rat.
Told me that he was going to start dating. Seemed really excited.
He was. So excited.
She seemed like a lovely girl and all. The one he was supposed to meet the night he'd...
Do you remember when he did that secret graffiti mural in the Ginnell? You know, after Maddie died?
Oh, yeah. You were standing at the barricade, weren't you, with Sophie and Anna?
I was trying to stop the council from washing it off.
You got very moist.
Moist? Have you ever been fired up with a water cannon?
Well, it was a power washer.
He was very talented. Hey, why don't you show them drawings he did?
I can't.
Yeah, OK, Beth. I'll make sure phone later. Bye-bye. Take care, bye-bye. How's it going?
Kit's gone AWOL.
OK.
Have you heard from him? I mean, is he coming or what?
Well, I know as much as you do. I'll try him again. No. Still not answering. You don't think something's happened, do you?
Your guess is as good as ours.
We can't just hang around waiting for Kit to rock up.
What's happening?
Hey, Maria, you don't reckon Kerr could do the speech, do you? Would you?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Well, it looks like it's down to you then, sweetie.
Okay, everybody, a bit of quiet, please. Thank you.
Friends, family, and fellow officers. Today we gather with heavy hearts to honour the life and sacrifice of Police Constable Craig Tinker. Beloved son, friend, and colleague. I remember when he first joined the force, all wide-eyed and innocent, and we wondered if he'd cut it. But of course he did. He was nothing if not determined. Especially when the biscuit tin was out, but that's another story. Being a police officer was something Craig was very proud of, and he was unwavering in his service to the community, his people. He wanted to make life better for everyone, whether that was by offering up a cheeky grin or by bringing hardened criminals to justice. But it was in that line of duty that he gave his life. Or rather, it was taken from him in the most brutal and callous fashion. And his bravery and courage on that day is something that each and every one of us should aspire to and be in total awe of. Being a police officer is a privilege. It is. But it can come at great personal cost. And we wouldn't be human if we didn't sometimes wonder if that price was too high. So our admiration to officers like Craig, with his total commitment to the pursuit of justice, no matter what, is huge. And we owe him our gratitude too. Although, I'm sure he'd be embarrassed and blush at the very idea of being thought of as a hero. Or maybe you'd think the ladies would love it. It was an honour to know him, to call him my friend, my fellow officer. And he will never be forgotten. To Craig, may you rest in peace.
To Craig.
I thought I was going to lose it.
You didn't. It's lovely you spoke from the heart.
I'm so glad you were here.
Always. Always.
Lisa, I just wanted to say your speech was spot on.
Thank you.
Beth would have loved it.
Sorry, but I have to get to work.
Thanks again. Craig was lucky to work with you.
Oh, there's still food left if anyone wants it.
What do you think you're doing here?
Oh, it's okay. Audrey's covering.
I'm talking about the audacity of you turning up to Craig's memorial.
Look, I'm just here to pay my respects.
Right, OK, well, you've done that now for what it's worth, so you can sling your hook.
I don't want any trouble.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think?
It's complimentary from Warner's.
Oh, thank you.
Like she didn't know.
If Beth finds out that Mick McAllister's wife was here.
I've had a text. Just one.
From Kit?
I'm safe, don't worry. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to worry. Brody keels over in front of him yesterday and he goes AWOL today.
He can't face it, love.
Yeah, well, we could have faced it together.
He must be done in after yesterday.
Yeah, that Norwich drive's a killer.
It's good that you were there for Beth, though.
She tried her best. The eulogy was bob on. And she had loads of photos. He was a handsome lad.
He was just coming into his own, wasn't he?
Hey, we were just talking about when Craig worked at the factory.
Oh, was that Beth's bright idea?
No, it was Faye's, his ex.
Oh, yeah, don't remind me. She was right wronging.
That's my daughter you're talking about.
Oh, sorry, I must have been thinking of someone else.
I mean, imagine he'd done dawn raids and disarmed burglars.
But could he work a tape dispenser gun?
I can't imagine.
What did Kurt used to say? It's all in the wrist action.
I heard that.
Poor Craig. He used to have his watch taped to his hand.
And then his hand taped to the box.
Yeah, we'd have to get Kurt to cut him free. It's funny.
No. I don't think so.
Okay, I'll just...
You came here to pay your respects, not to sit drinking free wine and scrolling on your phone.
Yeah, well, folks aren't exactly falling over himself to talk to me, so...
Because you and your murdering husband aren't welcome here.
I'm not my husband. He's going to pay for what he did.
Not for bullying my son, he's not.
Or for battering Lou, to be fair.
Look, I offer condolences and you say, I've got a nerve. I stop at home and I'm dancing on Craig's grave. Kurt, look, I just wanted to say that I'm not just Mick's wife. I'm a mother and, you know, if I could take pain away, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, you know when I said that you had to pick a side?
You didn't mean today.
Because now people have forgotten that you're a victim as well.
Look, I didn't mean to cause a distraction. Sorry.
All right, we'll get back safe, yeah?
Yeah.
You can put your pitchfork down now.
Oh, Gary, thanks again for buying the van. Honestly, lifesaver.
You've bought Mick's van? Without telling me?
Sorry, love, but I've got to scoot now.
Don't apologise, you came.
Well, I'm sure Kit'll want to speak to you himself.
I mean, after Paul, funerals, memorials, they bring it all back up.
They do. And I won't lie, losing him like that was hell, but at least we got to say goodbye. You know, the shock of this. My heart breaks for you.
Thanks for coming.
It's okay.
Tinker's Memorial.
Go off your nut, woman. You don't get it. Our Brody's still screaming it were a stitch-up.
It is.
I'm not doing that anymore. Nor should he.
So you're selling me down the river?
Me and my kids,
Our kids.
we've still got to live on that street. I can't back what you did, publicly.
Way to kick a man while he's down.
You've left me with 3 mouths to feed. We can't afford to move. I'm scrambling about.
So get your mother to sell one of her Landos or whatever they are.
And you've got to stop winding Brody up. It's bringing his fits on.
What? And that's my fault, is it?
He had a big one yesterday. Only people stepped in to help. It could have been serious.
What people? Lou.
Kit.
Big man. Of course he was. How was he? Brody.
He's shaken up, but he'll live. You don't get it. Your sentence is our sentence. You know the only person on the street who treats me like a human is Gary Windass? Oh, don't start. You know there's nothing going on.
Do you know what? I think it preferred being ambushed in my cell. At least there wasn't an audience then.
Mick, you know I never do dirty on you.
So what was Kit then?
One mistake, a lifetime ago.
Yeah, we'll just wait until Gary turns the charm on.
Do you know what? I hope he does. I might need to rinse him for more cash.
You've got your job.
It doesn't even feed us. So unless you've got a stash of cash under some floorboards, offshore accounts, shares in a racehorse I don't know about, no?
No.
Mick, I love you. But you left me no choice. Whatever it takes to survive, I'll do it. Then you're gonna have to suck it up.
I need a reliable van.
So buy a van then. Or for anyone but her.
She give me a good price?
No, she didn't, Gary, or else she would have told me. What is this, some sort of villain's code or something? When one of us goes down, we have to take care of the wife. Why are you Tony Soprano?
No, don't compare me to Mick, all right? I did it for her kids.
Who's that?
It's just Ed about some work stuff.
Oh, hi, Billy, it's Maria. Hiya. I'm just letting you know we've got some food here for the homeless shelter.